Title: Lotus Beneath the Blade. In a hidden monastery nestled in the misty Wudang Mountains, a silent monk tends to ancient scrolls and fading flowers. When a wounded swordswoman collapses at the temple gate, his vows tremble. For in her eyes burns a past he has tried to forget, and a love fate refuses to bless. Story: The wind swept cold across Qingyan Temple. High in the Wudang peaks, monk Yuanci lit incense beneath the withered Bodhi tree, whispering prayers no one answered. He had long forsaken his name, his past, and the blade once hidden beneath temple stones. But fate does not forget. One dusk, as twilight bled into mist, a figure stumbled into the courtyard, cloaked in blood and pride, a swordswoman. Her sword clattered across stone, her knees buckled. He caught her before she fell. She looked up through fluttering lashes. So, even the heavens send monks now? Her name was Lin Yue, once a disciple of the Kunlun sect, now branded traitor. Betrayed by her sect brothers and hunted for knowing a secret best left buried, Yanxi tended her wounds. For days she slept in silence while he fed her lotus soup and crushed herbs by moonlight. But her presence stirred memories he'd buried in prayer, of duels beneath falling snow, of wine-stained laughter, of a girl with wildfire in her eyes. She woke on the 5th day. "You haven't aged," she said. He flinched. She remembered. So did he. Years ago, in a world before vows and saffron robes, they had fought side by side, lovers on opposite paths. He chose the monastery, she chose the sword, but the bond never broke. Now war stirred again. Lin Yue's secret, a corrupted jade scroll from the imperial archives, proof the crown prince had murdered his own master to seize power. She planned to expose him. It would mean her death. Yuanxi's hands trembled at his prayer beads. Monks do not kill, monks do not love. But the blade he once buried now called his name. That night, he unearthed it. The next day, they descended the mountain together, sword and scroll, monk and swordswoman. The world would remember them not as saints or rebels, but as souls who stood against corruption, who dared to break the silence of heaven with truth. In love, they found courage. In battle, they found freedom. And when legend spoke of a monk whose blade moved like flowing lotus petals, they whispered too of a woman who followed no master but her heart. Together they became a song,